underclassmen have prepared a small surprise for you all. You helped us to laugh and cry, but never escape. Every step of the way, you taught us how to celebrate life. You embody the meaning of joy through struggle. Thank you.
Every year since the first commencement ceremony in 2005, an orchestra and choir composed of underclassmen performs as a gift to the graduating seniors. The ensemble is called PABS, Performance of Appreciation for Our Beloved Seniors. The founder of the group was Takako Jai Fukuta of the second class. She had the idea of performing music for the first graduating class as a means for the underclassmen to express their appreciation and reassure the outbound seniors that the school is being left in good and capable hands. However, because Jai had to depart for study abroad and would not be able to attend the actual commencement, she left the idea to her classmate, Anna Ikeda.
She really wanted somebody that could put the vision into coordination and planning the practices and making sure the group was cohesive. So that was really my contribution, and she found other people to help me, conductors and part leaders, and we started working together.
Jai already had an idea in mind of what to perform for the beloved seniors, Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. The founder of the school, Daisaku Ikeda, would often mention in his writings and speeches how Beethoven overcame devastating hardships as he composed this song. Beethoven's Ninth Symphony had significant meaning to SUA students who experience unique challenges and struggles during their 4 years, but always find a way to remain positive and determined.
I guess the main message is, the 3 words that we kept using, joy through struggle, and that really, to us, represented what SUA students are, meant to go through, especially the case for the first class students, like they didn't know anything, but they somehow, spent their 4 years really making sure that the path that they lead for us is great, which was great. So, wanted to represent their spirit in the song.
Joy through struggle. It was their catchphrase that would lift them up and push them further toward their goals. However, the road to the realization of PABS was not easy, and would soon prove to reflect the ever-present theme of joy through struggle within SUA life. Members faced numerous obstacles while working toward the first commencement ceremony. Because administration needed to ensure that the first ever commencement ceremony was as successful as possible, it was difficult to gain administrative approval to add a completely student-led and student-organized performance to the program. Failure was not an option.
First of all, we were told that, originally wasn't even in the program. We were told that, at any point it could be canceled. We were told that we kind of have to prove that we're good enough quality, something worth, having on the program for the commencement. The administration side or the entire school was a little bit nervous about welcoming this first ever graduation. We didn't know anything, and so we always had this little bit of uncertainty. We didn't know what's going to turn out.
Another struggle for PABS members was time management. For SUA students who have so much to focus on within their academics and other student activities, making PABS possible was a particularly difficult task.
And of course, it was a big group. I can't even remember how many people ended up performing, but to organize, that many people with, I'm sure you guys all know, students on SUA campus are very busy. There are club meetings, committee meetings all the time. So finding the time where everybody can meet and commit to, that was very difficult. And I think sometimes, it was really difficult to keep everybody motivated, and really reminding them why we do this, and why do we have to practice very often, why do we want to sound great. So,
however, despite these challenges, members of PABS were able to unite. Eventually, through dedicated rehearsal and arduous preparation, the PABS ensemble was allowed to perform at commencement.
And I remember not being able to really sing the song the whole time because I was crying really hard. I'm really showing my appreciation to the seniors. So, I was so happy to see that again, when we were graduating, 07, and, the classes feel, really decided that they wanted to do it again. And I was actually not able to come back to graduation after that for a while, but hearing and watching it on video that it was carried on to the next classes, it was just really exciting.
PABS has persisted throughout the years, but with each year the group develops with different dynamics. Some traditions are kept, while others are changed to reflect the current relationship between upperclassmen and underclassmen, and what will best represent the graduating class.
I think it's hard, SUA began it's so young still, it began so soon, so recently. And there's so many things that happen the first few years that maybe we just want to continue carrying on without actually critically always thinking about what the purpose is. And I think that's common in every activity at SUA. And that's why that's something that we wanted to also embody in PABS, and not just maintaining tradition for the sake of maintaining tradition.
One such practice is the song selection voting system. Each year, before rehearsals begin, underclassmen vote on songs that they want to perform at commencement. This system is important because it allows the underclassmen to select a song that most authentically expresses their gratitude towards seniors. Today, it's hard to imagine an SUA commencement without PABS. Students today still face many of the same obstacles that pioneering members faced. Yet the underclassmen's appreciation for the seniors allows SUA to maintain this beautiful tradition called PABS. Elaine Sandoval, conductor of the 2009 PABS, recalls an episode that she cannot forget.
I started conducting lessons from the conducting professor at UC Irvine, and I remember in 2009, the final dress rehearsal in the gym, he came to, and he was just sitting all the way across the gym just listening, and he came up to me afterwards, and he was so impressed by SUA and SUA students and by what we had achieved, and he actually, I think, was a little bit envious of me. He said, Elaine, you're so lucky to be working with these musicians. Even though they might not be musicians in the normal sense, they're all students that are working so hard and want to be here so much.
So, what is it that motivates the students? It is the intimate bond between the upperclassmen and underclassmen. This bond remains the backbone of SUA's culture. Music, for PABS, is not only a tool for expressing gratitude, but also a strong medium for celebrating the hard work and the achievement of the graduating seniors. Megumi Kobayashi, the 2011 soprano section leader, looks back at her experience performing.
You can't really express how you feel, but it's just really profound, the moment where you really deeply connected with seniors. You're just singing the lyrics, you're just singing the music, but you also share the joy, sorrow, sadness, or struggle that you had throughout the year, and tears, all the emotions that you've gone through throughout the years. You share everything with the seniors, just through singing a song.
Having worked hard for PABS during their SUA lives, many PABS members anticipate their graduation to be a valuable and memorable day of their lives. No matter what, they'll enjoy their underclassmen's gift in the reminiscence of their own experience in PABS.
When I was a PABS member, I was always thinking about, to give a perfect performance that can, touch seniors. But as a senior graduating, I don't really expect the perfect performance. But as long as they can enjoy singing, they can enjoy playing the instruments, they can harmonize, they can really enjoy what they are doing, then it's gonna be a really pleasurable gift for me, because I really like to see them smiling, to see them singing really enjoyably, joyfully. So I think that's gonna be a great gift for me too.
I'm sure when I look up PABS performance at my graduation, I will definitely remember how much I struggled and how much I enjoyed through PABS, and I will for sure remember about all seniors who already graduated. in my freshman year, sophomore year, and junior year. PABS will be something that reminds me of all upperclassmates who took care of me, and I will definitely remember them at my graduation by looking at PABS performance.
The pioneering classes of Soka University of America laid the foundation of SUA's unique culture. One significant tradition that arose from this foundation is PABS, which continues to this day. As SUA and its people change, so does PABS. However, there is something PABS leaders wish to entrust to future students.
I really want underclassmen to keep this spirit of PABS, which is, how I think a lot of people already know how PABS started, but it was really coming from underclassmen's heart, really want to show their appreciation to the first class graduating class. This is how it started, and this is also really important for SUA students to be appreciative to the people who they are around.